first hurdle or steeple about 100 metres after the start. Away they go. Bond Brummel's next to the fence. He got away all right with Bye Bye Diamond. Glenleith behind them early. Zamanoff's about 6 off in the gold colours. And Fair Creature's the widest horse of all as they go over the first, and Glenleith made a very poor leap and lost about 2 or 3 lengths and almost his rider. The first of 5 in the straight. Bond Brummel leads from Contract and Zamanoff and Fair Creature as they come to it. Mr. Eusty just behind them. Contract didn't jump all that well. Sing for Supper in the brown with the purple cap next. On its outside, Waikato King at the next. Bond Brummel jumped it well. Zamanoff's jumping very well. Fourth last then is Bye Bye Diamond. Back with him, Gentle Claude. And also back with those horses is Contract. Over that one. And Bond Brummel led about a length to Fair Creatures. Contract third, the fence Zamanoff, and then Waikato King at the next in the lane. A length and a half to Mr. Eusty from Sing for Supper, Glenleith. 2 lengths to Lazy River, and then Gentle Claude, and on the inside Bye Bye Diamond. At the last in the lane, and they're all over it safely. About 10 lengths cover them. The pace fairly even, and Bond Brummel led. They've got 4 along the riverside. Fair Creature second. Contract third. Waikato King 3 deep in the centre. Zamanoff. A length Mr. Eusty inclined to pull a bit over the crossing. Then Sing for Supper, Glenleith. Gentle Claude, Bye Bye Diamond, and last of all Lazy River. But it's a bunch field in the steeple, and they're giving a great sight. They Bye Bye Diamond clipped that one a bit and lost about a length at the rear. Fair Creature moves up to join Bond Brummel, and he made a mighty leap. Zamanoff hit it in 5th place in Contract third. 4th, Waikato King. Sing for Supper moves up outside Zamanoff, and then Mr. Eusty, a length and a half. Lazy River improving a little. Then Gentle Claude, about 2 lengths to Glenleith, and Bye Bye Diamond not jumping all that well. The last of this 4 on the riverside, and Fair Creature joins this one in front again, Bond Brummel, and made a better leap. A length and a half to Sing for Supper, Contract, Wonder Waikato King and Mr. Eusty. Zamanoff nice and handy, still a length to Lazy River, and they've got away about 4 lengths to Glenleith, Bye Bye Diamond and Gentle Claude. Going out onto the steeple part of the race, and Fair Creature and on the inside Bond Brummel together. Sing for Supper, Zamanoff 4th. Contract the inside as they come to this steeple. A length and a half Lazy River, and Waikato King's fall on the top weight. He's out of it. Waikato King, the jockey, looks to be all right. Mr. Eusty 7th. 4 lengths away, Bye Bye Diamond, Glenleith and Gentle Claude. Fair Creature hit that one badly, and Mr. Eusty fell at that one. So we've got 2 casualties, and Bond Brummel skipped right away. Led 6 lengths to Fair Creature. 4 lengths, Zamanoff still travelling all right. Sing for Supper at the next. Then Contract, Lazy River. Bond Brummel's jumping well. Behind Lazy River is Bye Bye Diamond improving, and about 10 lengths to Glenleith for Gentle Claude. Again, Bond Brummel makes a mighty leap at it. He's about 8 lengths in front of Fair Creature. Contract, Zamanos under the whip and struggling. Sing for Supper, and then Lazy River at about 3 lengths to Bye Bye Diamond. But Bond Brummel's got 2 to jump. He made a mighty leap at that one at the top of the straight. He's about 15 lengths in front of Fair Creature, Contract. Zamanoff, Sing for Supper, further back Lazy River, Bye Bye Diamond and Glenleith. But with only 1 to jump, it's Bond Brummel Steeple if he can get over it. He's a dozen lengths in front of Fair Creature, Contract, and then Lazy River. Bond Brummel comes to the last, and he skipped over it nicely. He's got it well won. He's about 15 lengths in front. In second place in Fair Creature with Contract, but Bond Brummel, this has been a big win. You can see just how far he's in front. He's about 15 lengths to Fair Creature, Contract and Lazy River. Now, Fair Creature and Contract are having a great go for the Quinella, but Bond Brummel's going to win by about 30 lengths. It's been a huge performance. Contract's going to get up to run second for the Quinella, and for the trifecta Fair Creature. Behind those horses, Lazy River, Sing for Supper, Zamanoff, a bit disappointing. Then Bye Bye Diamond, Glenleith, Gentle Claude, and the 2 that fell. Mr. Eusty fell at the one over at about the 1200, and the rider's okay. The horse is on the track and doesn't look 100%, unfortunately. And Waikato King fell at the one in front of that. But both jockeys, I'm pretty sure, are all right. And Waikato King looked to be all right after he came a cropper. But Mr. Eusty doesn't look all that good around the back at the moment. Let's hope he is. 7, Bond Brummel first, a dashing display, T. Webb. Second, 4, Contract, P. Worthington. And third, 5, Fair Creature, N. Harnett. They're all clear. Now, the Quinella, $29.40. The trifecta, $372.35. 7.45. The margins don't come through here until a little later, but I'll send them down to Phil because it will be interesting, Ron, to just see what it is official.
Yes.
Tasmanians take their racing very seriously over there. I think they can, and sport generally, and we have Tasmania's top race caller here with us today, Colin McNiff. He was here Saturday. He's been looking at his selections. And what do you select, Colin, and welcome?
Well, I've been a little brave, Phil. I've gone for a best bet in the Australian Cup. I like number 2, Our Sophia. She's had 3 runs in from a spell. I think she'll be cherry ripe. The Flemington 2,000 metres will sit her right down to the ground. I like Our Sophia as the best bet of the day. For the daily double, 2 Our Sophia. In the second leg, a real roughie, number 11, Hippity Hop. And for the quadrella, 1, 2, 9 and 8.
OK, thank you, Colin. Now let's have a look at Bruce and Des Spain. High in the sky.
Racing, Cardinal's Fury threw his head in the air. High Lord was a bit slow to begin, and we've got a couple coming out by the look of it, Jurisdiction and Star Pyramid. No, Jurisdiction's going to stay on the inside, and Star Pyramid's going to be out on his own. So over by the fence, Skydrop leading, but he was keen to get off the rail a bit. Bulgara showing speed with Artmaster. Also Moronti and Charfire in the gold colours going very quickly. Warlike just behind them with Bold Aggressor, Jurisdiction, then Orlandi Star, who's the widest of those horses on the inside. Cardinal's Fury and High Lord behind them, and Star Pyramid's going pretty well on the outside. So down by the fence, you can see they're getting out on the track, and Skydrop just leading Artmaster, but Star Pyramid looks to be in front out wide. He looks to have a good advantage over them on the inside with Artmaster and Bulgara. Orlandi Star, and here's Cardinal's Fury running on well. It's Star Pyramid out wide in front. Cardinal's Fury and Artmaster getting to him. Star Pyramid with the Cardinal's Fury and Artmaster as they go to the line, but it looks like Star Pyramid out wide in front of Cardinal's Fury. A good go third. Artmaster and Warlike. Behind them, Orlandi Star, Jurisdiction, Skydrop, Charfire, High Lord. One of the last, Moronti with Bold Aggressor and Bulgara. 58.6, Des. It's a good gallop.
Well, that was right. I thought that the track, as you say, I reckon, you know, they'd run. I had to beg to sort of agree with, well, not a beg to, but agree a bit with Ron King, but I thought they'd certainly run, you know, for 59.5.
Right, as they mill around behind the barrier for the Floorshine Leonard handicap, the betting on the race, we see Fine Offer, the favourite, at 2 to 1, equal favourite, in fact, with Beaumont Babe. Now, this has been a real...
Ready to go. Crash, gates fly open, Voracious a bit slow. Beaumont Babe got away well, and Super Habit going quickly, one of the roughies. Port to Burn away well. Beach Boy and Fine Offer showing good speed in the early stages, and so's Triple Lark. Cello Air just behind them on settling. Mr. Glamour's got back. Old Currency's in front of a few. Affected midfield, Roycroft. The Old Vic and Voracious is last of all. Pace steady early at the 1,000 with Super Habit a length. Fine Offer, he's put him in the right spot. Clark on the fence, then Port to Burn. Triple Lark moving up next from Beach Boy and Old Currency. Beaumont Babe tucked away on the fence from Affected. Mr. Glamour with the red cap covering a bit of ground from Cellaware, Voracious, Roycroft, and last the Old Vic. About 10 lengths first to last, up towards the 800, a bit past that now, and Port to Burn led Super Habit. Moving around them, Triple Lark, Fine Offer getting a good run. Beaumont Babe the inside, then Beach Boy, Old Currency Affected. Behind them, the Old Vic from Mr. Glamour, and also Cellaware and Roycroft and Voracious. Into the straight, 300 to go. Port to Burn led. Fine Offer's going to go down to the fence from Super Habit and Triple Lark. Beaumont Babe starting to wind up behind them. Then Beach Boy Affected and Mr. Glamour. Port to Burn a length in front of Triple Lark. Out wide of Beach Boy. Beaumont Babe's running into a dead end and then Affected. They're coming past the distance, and it's Port to Burn in front. Beaumont Babe Affected and Beach Boy grabbing them. Beach Boy's taken the lead with 50 to go, and Beach Boy's going to win at his 100th start. Wins from Port to Burn and Affected. Beaumont Babe, Triple Lark and the Old Vic, then Fine Offer. Next home was Mr. Glamour, who didn't quite go on with it, from Super Habit. Old Currency, Roycroft, Cellaware and Voracious. Good gallop, 123.2. This track's pretty good, Graham. 123 plumes come up $1.05, so that's 10 to 9 in bookmakers' language. Urbane is 5.05, big odds. 9.50 Symbolico, big odds. Race for Pleasure, the Tommy Smith train at 4.50. 11.20 Isajack. 5.45 Bells Are Calling. Classic Coup at 8.20. And the others are pretty big odds. Number 12, Out of the Night, has some admirers at $11.55. But Military Plume is monopolising the betting there. Beach Boy, 6.25, 1.35. Port to Burn, 1.15. Affected, 1.50. Quinella, 21.85. Trifecta, 317.45. About half. Wait for the light. Military Plume favourite. Racing. Stood there, Mr. Rubble from South Australia, missed it 3 lengths, and also slow Century Prince. Military Plume got away well. Race for Pleasure and Hot Market showing good speed with Isajack, and Classic Coup going up. Bells Are Calling, Symbolico. Out of the Night's midfield, Century Prince recovered. Duke Abbey well back with Urbane. Mr. Rubble recovered after a bad start. Priceless Prince second last, General MacArthur, and Devon Duke last. Classic Coup at the 900 led 3 lengths Race for Pleasure, plenty of speed on. 3 to Hop Market, Military Plume's got a fair posse, then Bells Are Calling, Mouton moved up next from Australiaqn. Behind those horses, Century Prince, Symbolico, Urbane out wide improving. Then out of the night on the inside of those horses, Mr. Rubble from Duke Abbey, Priceless Prince. Devon Duke second last and General MacArthur 500 out. Classic Coup led 2 lengths and second placing Race for Pleasure. 1.5 lengths to Military Plume from Hop Market and Bells Are Calling. Mouton coming with a run. Symbolico in the centre of the track and Urbane making their runs together. 400 out. Classic Coup led. Military Plume going all right second. Symbolico with a strong run. Then Urbane out wide from Mouton and Devon Duke, but Military Plume about to get to Classic Coup. Symbolico running on well with Urbane, but Clark goes for Military Plume. He finds a half length in front of Symbolico and Urbane. Military Plume in front. Symbolico's running him down out wide. Military Plume, Symbolico's finishing hard, and I reckon might have got him. Symbolico maybe a nose, Military Plume. They're wide apart. Urbane out wider, then came Classic Coup. Bells Are Calling, Duke Abbey. Further back on the field, Devon Duke made up a bit of ground. Priceless Prince, Hop Market, Mouton out of the night. Duke Abbey back with those horses. General MacArthur with Mr. Rubble and Australiaqn and Century Prince. Terrific finish, 124.3, and it looks like Symbolico to me. Foxhill 410, Our Sophia 425, The Vagrant $5 even, Australiaqn $4 even, Knight of Avon 930, Playful Princess 305, Globetrotter 740, Carlisle Ben 485. Then we go down to 14, which is Gold Deck 825, 15 Under Oath $4 even. So Under Oath and Australiaqn are the equal favourites at $4 even. That's 7 to 1 for the Australian Cup. So it just shows how wide a betting race it is. 3, 1 and 2 after the TAB 25th Anniversary Sires Produce Stakes. South Matthews, the rider of Classic Coup, tried to pinch it by leading all the way. Len Morn with Bells Are Calling, 750 and 195, 70 cents, 115. Quinella 760, and that trifecta was $67 and 65 cents. Weight is right up. Globetrotter missed it a bit. Puckle Harbour a little slow with Australiaqn as they've got away in the Australian Cup. Pretty good start. Top Banner's going to lead early from Playful Princess and Knight of Avon. Showing speed out wider on stage, and also Showglen in that bunch of horses with Cliffman the rail. Carlisle Ben's about 8th on settling down. Behind him, the Vagrant, who's well back through the field, and Ocean Cloud. Our Sophia nice and handy, about 2 lengths further back to Gold Deck Globetrotter. On the fence, Australiaqn's got well back. Foxhill, as usual, back second last, and Afghan's Idol. Not going at all quickly with about 1,300 out. There's about 15 lengths first to last, and Top Banner led 1.5 lengths to Playful Princess. On stage moved up 3rd. 4th, the outside Under Oath. On the fence next, Cliffman from Knight of Avon. Showglen, the outside's covered a little ground. Going forward around them is Puckle Harbour. Then Ocean Cloud in that group of horses with the Vagrant and Carlisle Ben a bit wider. 2 lengths Our Sophia. Australiaqn's back 5th last, and behind him is Foxhill and also Gold Deck. Second last Globetrotter, and 2 lengths away Afghan's Idol. Spread out now as they go up towards the 1,000, and Top Banner a length in front of On Stage. Playful Princess has had a good run. 2 lengths away Under Oath behind them. On the fence, Cliffman. Going forward again, Puckle Harbour. Knight of Avon's had a good run. Ocean Cloud. Then Showglen a length further back to the Vagrant, Carlisle Ben, Our Sophia. 2 lengths away behind them, Australiaqn with Gold Deck. Foxhill back second last, Globetrotter out wide, and Afghan's Idol. Well, Top Banner and On Stage have kicked away on the turn. They led 4 lengths at the 500. On the fence, Cliffman, then Under Oath, Knight of Avon. Further back on the field, out wide, Puckle Harbour with Showglen. Ocean Cloud behind them from the Vagrant and Carlisle Ben. Top Banner at the 300. Led 2 lengths to On Stage, Cliffman, Playful Princess, Under Oath, Knight of Avon. And Carlisle Ben at the distance. Top Banner 2 lengths in front. Playful Princess starting to run on strongly with Cliffman and Under Oath. Playful Princess getting to Top Banner, Knight of Avon and Under Oath, but Playful Princess has taken the lead and is going to win the Cup. Under Oath second, Knight of Avon third. Foxhill flashed up with the Vagrant. Then Top Banner behind those horses. Australiaqn never really got into it. Showglen back with it, Puckle Harbour and On Stage. Gold Deck, one of the last to finish, Afghan's Idol with Carlisle Ben. Well, Our Sophia's just not firing Globetrotter and Ocean Cloud. What a good mare she is. Playful Princess, a terrific filly. Or mare now was a lovely ride by Len Morney. Had her in the box seat all the way. And Ron, when Top Banner and On Stage burst away at about the 500, Morn didn't panic. He sat quietly on Playful Princess. He didn't rush out after them. He balanced her up in the straight and he's giving her a good old pat at the moment. He's very, very happy about it. And the mare's been able to come through and win by about a half a length from Under Oath and Knight of Avon.
Yes.
On his face said it all for our Sophia. She's just not firing. 3:10 and 1:15 Playful Princess. 1:30 Under Oath. Correct weight, by the way, $3 Knight of Avon. Correct weight on 8.15.7. The Quinella 13.65, and the trifecta was big because Knight of Avon was the value at $453.50, the trifecta. The Creswick Stakes is race 6 on the program, a full field of 12 to run. It's 5.20 for Solar Aspect, All Spades 7.50, Cade's Flash 10.45, 2.05 for Fordyce, and we go down to number 8 Mighty Dom, which is a hot favourite at 1.15. $1.15 for Mighty Dom, and 9 Snowblock at $3.55. So Mighty Dom's come up very short there. In fact, we just saw it change from $1.15 to $1.20. Correct weight after the Australian Cup. Snowblock much more fancied. Now I think they're pretty well set because All Spades has gone in. Ready, and away they go, and it was a good jump too. Cade's Flash is one of the last, as they settle. Solar Aspect away well. All Spades and Von Luckner showing speed. Mighty Dom up there early with Lord Melwood and Fordyce going forward. Snowblock, Knight's Hero. Its stablemate Knock Lofty on its outside, a length to Cade's Flash, and Tyresso last of all. They've travelled about 400 metres, and Solar Aspect and All Spades, they're both a bit keen. They led a length and a half from Von Luckner and Fordyce the outside. 2 or 3 lengths into Lord Melwood. Snowblock settled nicely the fence, and Mighty Dom's his outside. Then Knock Lofty outside, Knight's Hero, his stablemate from Tyresso and Cade's Flash. 1400 out, and Clark's going to go to the front on All Spades. No Solar Aspect kicks up. Now All Spades about to cross. 4 lengths to Fordyce outside Von Luckner. Another length and a half to Lord Melwood from Mighty Dom and Snowblock. 1 length away Knock Lofty, then Knight's Hero, and 2 to Tyresso and Cade's Flash, the grey on his inside. Covering a bit of territory here, probably about 20 lengths first to last. They come to the 1,000, and All Spades and Solar Aspect, they haven't done one another much good in front. Fordyce travelling well third. Von Luckner the inside, a length away then to Lord Melwood. 2 to Mighty Dom's had a pretty good run. So Snowblock, and they've kicked right away now from Knight's Hero, Knock Lofty. Around the outside of those horses, Tyresso, and getting going Cade's Flash. Up towards the turn, All Spades at the 500, led a length to Solar Aspect. He's getting off the fence, All Spades. 1 away Fordyce. Von Luckner's under pressure from Lord Melwood. Snowblock going down to the fence from Mighty Dom. Cade's Flash, forget the rest. All Spades in the centre of the track as they straighten. 400 out. Fordyce looks to be bolting in second placing. And then Solar Aspect, Lord Melwood. Mighty Dom running on pretty well, Von Luckner. Gouchy's got a big grip on Fordyce at about the 300. He took the lead from All Spades, Mighty Dom. Lord Melwood out wide, but Fordyce about a neck in front. Now a half length to All Spades inside the 200. And Mighty Dom. Fordyce can't get away from All Spades, and Mighty Dom coming at them. Fordyce and All Spades stride for stride with Mighty Dom. They're going to hit it together, and I reckon on the outside, Fordyce and nose to Mighty Dom. And I can't really see Mighty Dom, but I reckon Gouchy's one of the nose. It was a thriller. Third All Spades. 10 lengths away, Lord Melwood, Snowblock, then Solar Aspect, Cade's Flash. Von Luckner, Knock Lofty was one of the last to finish, Tyresso, and last time, Knight's Hero was third last, and Knock Lofty was last. Well, they've hit it together, but gee, it's close. I fancy Fordyce the outside from Mighty Dom. It was a bit difficult, Des, because I couldn't quite see Mighty Dom.
Well, I've got to say, no, well, it is difficult, but I can't even quite see what's happening there. It looks as though Mighty Dom's got it there. But I sort of agreed with you as they went over the line. I thought Fordyce, but the other horse was gradually, wasn't he? Right on the fence, getting them.
Gouchy kidded.
Not on the fence, but I mean on the inside.
Gouchy kidded, and he's kidded him home.
You've got
to take out the top 3. It's 365 for Seeker Fortune, 555 for Imperial Regina, Sudden at 515, Come Tell at 305, 195 Mrs. Mannering, 755 for number 10, which is Bay of Stirling, Just a Light at 480, and down to 15, which is Our Germain at 780. So the favourite's Mrs. Mannering at $1.95. 65.75 from Mighty Dom 90. All Spades 105. Trifecta 18.75. 255 Quinella. And hit set, gates crash open, away they go. Our Germain a bit slow, and so was Just a Light. Sudden's going to show terrific speed from the outside and go right across the field to lead from Almost Paradise. Showing good speed early was Skip, but she's dropping back with Rachel's Girl, and Imperial Regina's up close today. Seek a Fortune and Hippity Hop. Come Tell's back about 10th on settling down. In front of her is Verbano and also Bay of Sterling as Come Tell goes forward. Then Mrs. Mannering, New Mia Lass. About third last then on settling outside of New Mia Lass will be the bottom weight, and that of course is Verbano, and about 2 lengths away then to Just a Light. Megan Vale just in front of them now, Germain. 900 out, Imperial Regina led a half to Sudden, a length to Seek a Fortune, Hippity Hop. A length further back on the field behind them then is Almost Paradise with Rachel's Girl the outside. 2 lengths to Skip Verbano. Come Tell improving but giving the leaders a start from Mrs. Mannering, New Mia Lass. Just a Light well back with Bay of Sterling, Megan Vale and now Germain. 600 out, Sudden about 5 horses off the fence, Imperial Regina and Seek a Fortune. 3 lengths away, Hippity Hop, about 4 lengths further back to Come Tell improving, and then further back to Rachel's Girl. Mrs. Mannering winding up and Just a Light. 400 out, Seek a Fortune took the lead from Imperial Regina. Then Sudden, they're well clear of Mrs. Mannering, Come Tell and Hippity Hop running on. Seek a Fortune broke clear with 300 to go from Imperial Regina. Sudden running on Mrs. Mannering and then Come Tell, but Seek a Fortune's got a good lead from Imperial Regina. Mrs. Mannering and Come Tell running on. Seek a Fortune a half in front. Imperial Regina coming at it. Seek a Fortune, Imperial Regina's done best and won. Come right back to win from Seek a Fortune. Mrs. Mannering 3rd, inches in front of Come Tell. Next home would have been Verbano, Just a Light, Our Germain. Then New Mia Lass, Hippity Hop from Bay of Sterling. Skip behind those horses with Sudden, who knocked up Megan Vale, Rachel's Girl and Almost Paradise last. Ding dong go, but Imperial Regina's got it. Was a very strong performance because she was well and truly headed, and the judge will call for a photo, but you'll find that Imperial Regina will get it. It was a very strong performance. And there are the big dividends for the quadrilla, $1,074.10, the trifecta $214.50, Quinella $28.45, and the daily double today $33.50. Correct weight after the Kewney Stakes. Now the final event is the Foster's Moomba Plate, reputed at $8.45. There's a bit of a tip for it. $1.55 for Baptise, $4.80 for On Our Selection, $5.10 for Jackson Square. Number 9 Federalism at $4.05. Number 10 French Cotton at $7.95. 13 Mysterious Man, who's a very good horse, but he's drawn 1 at $6 even. And we go down to number 20 Pam Phil, who's well on the market at $5.15. That's the openers on the final event, the Foster's Moomba Plate. Foster's Moomba Plate. Getting set. Waiting for the light on, ready, racing. Jumped in a pretty good line, as you could see. Reputed, they're all coming towards the outside. Baptise getting out into the centre, and Mysterious Man's coming across as well. Baptise, in fact, was one of the best out with Mysterious Man near the inside. On Our Selection, Norwin Prince showing speed with Asher Star, Mystic Monarch behind them. Gee, they're coming over in a hurry. Bright Scholar showing speed out wide. Norwin Prince got flattened there. Federalism's right up with him. He's got the black cap about 3 off on the outside with Ariska Reputed. Just behind them, Jackson Square, and also It's Academic showing speed. Further back on the field then Device Like Grip, Pam File, and getting back through the field is Mystic Monarch. They've got about 600 to go, and Baptise surprisingly in front of Federalism and Reputed out wide with them. We're out on the inside then Mysterious Man with On Our Selection. Asher Star, Jackson Square, Eastern Classic, Bright Scholar. Further back Stock Avian, Pam File, Ariska, and then Vice Like Grip. Baptise and Reputed together with about 200 to go from French Cotton and then Federalism. Further back Stock Avian, Reputed's taken the lead from Baptise and French Cotton. Further back Pam File running on well, but Reputed's kicked well clear of French Cotton and Pam File, and right down the outside, first up Reputed. Second French Cotton, third Pam File. Baptise just behind them from Stock Avian, Jackson Square, Mysterious Man, Vice Like Grip. On Our Selection, Eastern Classic, Bright Scholar, Wise Decision, Asher Star, Mystic Monarch, It's Academic. Further back on the field, Ariska. Federalism pulled up quickly after the line, so did Prince of Kingston, and Norwin Prince in front of it. Well, Reputed right down the outside. M-Pay has won the last. He got as close to the fence as possible. In fact, it got so tight there, Murray. A lot of horses were getting chopped out on the outside running rail.
That's right. This is something that's concerned the Chief Steward, Mr. Pat Lawler, for some time now, when jockeys start riding as widely as this, and you'll find that there'll be a lot of jockeys in there for quite a long time after the last. Darren Gauci on Baptise and Robert Heffernan on Our Selection, they had a bumping duel that lasted for nearly a full 2 furlongs after the start, or 400 metres I should say, and because with one jockey wanting to go straight and Darren Gauci wanting to head to the outside rail.
1:10:20, not often you see those numbers up like that. 1:10:20, 1:11.3. Can't wait to see the head on there from the start when they all started to veer across. Here's the finish, Baptise in front, but he was under pressure because Reputed was about to give him the go-by. Federalism's under the whip behind them. French Cotton's got the red cap about 3 off on the inside under the whip. Pam File starting to run on, and Vice-like grip down the outside, but at the clock tower, Reputed's got them beaten. Yeah, unfortunate that Darren's had to use Baptise the way he has because he's had nothing left at the finish. He's even ducked in there away from the right-handed whip action and inconvenienced French Cotton, and this could have cost French Cotton second placing if he hadn't been able to hold on so tenaciously against the strong finish of Pam Feel. You see Jackson Swears got right home behind them there too. Now, yes, he did. Now, Baptise is in 6, a long way away, as you can see, but you watch them come across. The big white bandages show you which one's Baptise. And you see he bumps there with On Our Selection. Now, Darren's got that offside rein and he's trying to get him out. Now, they bump again. And Baptise has virtually got his head on the side, and Heffernan says, all right, if that's what you're going to do. He eases there, lets Baptise go, and he says, well, this is where I'm going to go, straight. And he's the third horse. And he and Norman Prince are knocking one another over. That's right. It was lovely, wasn't it? Now, at this stage, when they get to the crossing, Baptise is actually leading the field, having crossed from barrier 6 to be about 6 horses from the outside fence. And this is really, I'm not saying that he still would have won, but this is where Baptise has lost his winning chance, I feel, because he's used so much petrol early in the race, and it's the first time in his life, of course, he's led in a race. Totally foreign to him. And he's run 4th, Baptise, and 5th, number 18, which is Vice-like grip, who actually had a lot of trouble coming right down the outside. He's on the extreme outside. He got chopped out at one stage. Yeah. But Gauci... Go on. Sorry, Bruce, just saying Federalism disappointing for the run that he was given, got right up behind them there. Yes, he was beaten at the clock tower. You can see Thompson now knowing he's a beaten rider on it. French Cotton actually got to the line really well, and so did Pam File. They were both running on, but Reputed Pay was quiet on him in the last little bit, and he won really handsomely. 5, 10 and 175. French Cotton 150 and Pam File $2 after the final event, the Foster's Moomba Plate. It really was a thrilling race with all those horses getting to the outside. We'll take a break, come back and have all the details of today's meeting. Cotton at 11-2 and third Pam File at 14-1, and the unplaced favourite in the last was Federalism at 7-2, and the Quinella paid $14.10. Daily doubles, extra doubles and quadrillas today. The quadrilla, Symbolico was the first leg winner from Playful Princess, Ford Ice and Imperial Regina, 3845, $1,074.10. The daily double and the extra double, 8 and 5, $33.50 for Playful Princess Imperial Regina, and the extra double for 7 and 3, $67.15. So that's it from the Autumn Carnival. On behalf of all the crew out here at Flemington and also back at Channel 10 at Nunawading, we hope you've really enjoyed the coverage, the Newmarket Handicap and the Australian Cup. And we'll be back racing, of course, Grand National time for the hurdle and the steeple in July. Hope you can join.